Hello, this is Tim Lancia, and welcome to the final sprint, Sprint 8 for the Swellness app. So, it has been a hell of a past couple weeks. I have put in a lot of work into this app, probably around 20 plus hours. So I have a lot to show. So let's jump into it. So we sign in with our account. And here we have our new page. Styling was tweaked a little bit, but a lot of this stuff before the final styling tweaks I worked on. So all these pickers, the pickers were already there, but I was able to push them and all this information to the activity screen. But before we jump into that, we're going to look at tutorial. So Levi gave me a base tutorial, but I was able to nice it up. So now it's just a bunch of modals that pop up when you hit next. You can even hit skip to end it. Also, when you get to the end, it tells you you can turn off the tutorial, so you can go to settings, which will take you to the settings page. All this stuff. Jeremy did a great job with the settings page. If we head back to see, we got these pickers. We can choose whatever time, so we're going to go with 5 hours every 30 minutes. So we hit start session, and we have this nice clock, nice countdown timer. Tells you what time it is, and it has these two buttons that take you to break. So let's just go to break. Again, more styling, just make it look a bit nicer. I touched up on a few things here as well, but a lot of work, what I worked on was this page, so the active session. So there was a lot of timer logic and things of that sort. We now have this activity time or activity pop up, which Jalen worked on, but I kind of implemented it as well. So you hit OK, it takes you to activities. I worked on a lot, that's to say. And one thing that's nice is that the session notification works throughout the app. So this timer is constantly running. So let's say we go to let's go to the rewards page. So while we're on this rewards page, we can wait, and eventually we will get a notification that says it's time to do an activity. I didn't touch this. See, pops up nice. We can hit cancel or OK, and it'll take us to that activity page. I also touched up on several buttons around the app. So like these refresh buttons, you can find them all across the app. Okay, and the final thing that I worked on, which final is a strong word, but after this notification, we cancel the end session. So it says, would you like to end the session? You say yes. So there was a lot of logic that went into this. So we had to pass the session length and then reverse it so that you get however much time you actually spent. There was a whole lot of logic here that went into it, and it was a nightmare. But we got it done. I even create a new session, so it'll take you there. There's also a reset to default, which I don't know if you saw, but I had it at 5 hours, and for this account, I have the default saved at 8 hours and 30 minutes. So if we want to change this here, we can hit reset to default, and it'll take it back there. That was a lot, but I'll quickly kind of run through the new code. I'll do it very quickly, or this video will take hours. So the main one was activity screen. So the main thing that I would like to show is this kind of section where it was a lot of logic for displaying the time inside of the timer, like the clock. And then here is this progress circle, which took a lot of effort as well, which is that countdown. And then the other thing, next thing, we can look at is the post session. So there was a lot of logic that went into this, so pulling this and then kind of just formatting it to display properly and all of that stuff was a lot. Anything else? Oh yeah, session, create session. So we have the pickers and the tutorial, which is all of this stuff down here, which is just a bunch of modals that all link to each other. Yeah, I think that is basically it. I did a lot more code than I'm showing, but I'm trying to keep this video a lot shorter. But I basically had my hands over this entire app this past couple weeks, just fixing everything that I could in the time I had, and I think it turned out pretty well. So let's look at Team Gantt. So I put time into UI, the tutorial I put time into, what else did I put time into? Rewards page, all this session things were 90% me, or sorry, let's say 75% me. Jalen also put in a lot of work here, and also this break post. So I did a lot of work, like around 20 plus hours this week, these past couple weeks, and I think that is it for this final sprint video. I hope you enjoy our final presentation. Thank you for watching.